so I started to do the reading and I got distracted. I already pulled up. What I was getting at was that there's going to be a lot of times where you were called to be the mediator and a lot of people dump their stuff on you. And at this time, I think you're discerning the difference and you're understanding what you need to carry and what you need to drop and let go of. And then when it comes to other people placing their baggage upon you, you're deciding, you know what, that's not for me. So we've got the King of Cups in the upright, we got the Sun and the Knight of Coins. This could be a father and son, or this could just be both your energies right now. You have the younger side of you and then the older, more mature version of yourself as well. And then you've got the inner child in the middle. So it's kind of like 3 stages. I would put the Sun, then the Knight of Coins, and then the King of Cups. In your earlier days, you probably were really good, maybe even like an entrepreneur, or you've done some sort of holding the coins. You had no problem with that, and you kept your inner child with you the entire time, which led you to the King of Cups, which led you into this whole state of being, this vessel of love, being able to give to other people without really worrying about it. Of course, now you understand and discern who you can give to and who you shouldn't, but this is giving me like 3 different stages, or like your childhood all the way up to your adulthood right now. You could be middle age, 40 to 50, or maybe even a little bit earlier. What else do we got for Libra? You've also been pretty good at defending what it is that you truly care for. You have no problem with that. There's a Queen of Coins here. This could be somebody that has been in your life for a long time, that has an influence on your solar plexus. Somebody that kind of has shared their fruits of the labor with you. Somebody that's very knowledgeable, wise, calm, collected. Somebody that is generous, both with wealth and with the spiritual side of it as well. When it comes to energetically loving another person, the Queen of Coins has no problem with sharing her abundance. She has no problem speaking with love, and she also has inner visions as well. So this is somebody, this could be an aunt, a sister, a mother. I don't know if this is a lover of yours. I think this is more like it doesn't feel romantic. Whoever this person is to you. Okay, Libra? Can we get a little bit more on the Queen of Coins, please, and thank you. Oh, okay. Put me in my place, did you? Well, the Lovers comes out over this. So if this is a lover of yours, it doesn't feel like a romantic kind of love. I'm hoping this is not a financial gain in your department, because I think you know better than that. Or this could be somebody that has an influence over your love life. Okay, can I get a little bit more clarity on that? The Queen of Coins and the Lovers for this King of Cups. Ah, there she is. 9 of Coins. Okay, this is somebody that is independent, such as yourself. Also a go-getter, somebody that is entrepreneur-like, somebody that does their own thing, is self-sufficient, independent. So this could be the lover of yours, the person that's come into your life. Like I said, this Queen of Coins, I wanted clarity on this, but this person may have a huge impact on your romantic life. They may not be the romance of your life. This could be a mother figure. What else we got here? Can I get more on the Queen of Coins? And this is the King of Clubs. This almost feels like somebody that is well aware of what the Queen of Coins does. Somebody that also has been influenced by this Queen of Coins. So this could be a brotherly figure as well. They work together. Whoever this is, they work together. Between the two of these, the Queen of Coins and the King of Clubs. And underneath that, we got the 6 of Clubs. So since childhood, they've worked together. This could even be a sister energy, like I said. It could be an aunt or a sister. So if this is the brother and if this is the sister and the brother, so she's in her masculinity, he may be more in his femininity, depending on whatever the situation is. But both of them since childhood have worked together. We've got you in all 3 stages. We've got the Lover's card here with the 9 of coins. So this is somebody that's come into your life, or somebody that you are either striving to be or working with. One of the two. And then you have these 2 up here. I'm sensing more of like a sister and a brother. Can we get more of that? 3 of coins. These are individuals that have maybe used your keys or have had a block on some of the abilities that you've had. Maybe they feel a little bit jealous of what you have. And they've worked together since they were young to kind of either, I don't know if it's blocking. I almost heard like na 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 na. So maybe they held things from you on purpose, or maybe they did certain things and worked together to accumulate whatever they wanted in their life, and they've kind of blocked you out, almost like they accumulated whatever they wanted in their life. I'm not saying they didn't work hard, but they worked together and they kind of left you out. But it doesn't matter, because wherever you're headed, your union of yourself, this also could be your energy as well. It doesn't have to be a feminine counterpart. This could be your independence over here. Just because you're sitting in the King of Cups energy, I do believe this is you, Libra, does not mean that you don't carry your femininity with you as well. Or your feminine aspect, what calls things into you. The receiving energy. The 3 of Clubs. So you've waited very patiently. You're doing what it is that you need to do. I'm being called to look into the past life oracle card. Just give me a second. This is also movement forward as well. Kind of going where the winds are leading you. You trust in your intuition. Whatever it is that guides you. You've already been on your journey before. Maybe a couple different times. You have that sun strength. You've carried that from childhood into your preteen, teenage years, young adult, into your adulthood. So you carry this love, very much so. And whatever it is that you've been waiting for has already come in or is coming in. Don't worry about these other 2 over here. If they've used certain things against you, or if they've kind of tormented you a little bit and they've worked together as a team, I mean, if they took from you anything, if they did any work on you when you were younger and they used the spell work on you or whatever they were doing, or even if they just collaborated and teamed up and used your own keys to create something for themselves, and it wasn't on their own accord, it wasn't their hard work or anything they put in, if they didn't do it in the right way, then they're going to be losing this, okay? You get a little bit more on that situation for Libra. You're going to be getting some news coming in. So they're either going to, one of them is going to tell you what's happening. One of them is going to come to you and divulge some information, or there's going to be something. I don't see the Tower card come out, but there may be a Tower moment that's going to come out. This could even be parental figures too. If this isn't brother and sister, this doesn't feel like it. Like this is not your partners here. Whoever's been working together. These 2 have been working together. This could be parental figures as well. But this man is in his sexual energy. That's how he manifests things. He could have a huge impact on how you manifest as well. And your abundance. One of them is going to divulge some information. And it feels like the Tower card's supposed to be coming out. But there's something that's going to happen that's going to force them to speak up and tell the truth or say something. I don't see like this being deathbed sort of energy, but this is something that's major that's going to happen, and one of them is going to have to speak up. One of them is going to have to tell the truth or say how they truly feel about something. Whether this is between the 2 of them or this is to you directly, but somebody's going to say something. Just give me a moment. Some of these cards are flipped up for some reason. I don't know if I'm being guided to read them, but right now I know I'm supposed to go over to these cards. So do the past life oracle cards. What about the situation needs to be coming out? Trees. This is a family-run thing. I don't want to say family-run business, but this is definitely something that's carried down. This is not the first time this has happened. Whatever has been, or that needs to come in towards you, that needs to be said, has been kept in the family. They've continued this probably through several generations, or maybe they carried this sort of knowledge with them. Whatever this is needs to be shared with you. You're going to get some relief. I don't know if this is financial relief or if this is just like burdens being released because people are speaking the truth. I see the rainbow there. So this could have to do with emotions coming out. What else we got for Libra? Past life oracle card. Whatever trauma. Maybe people are going to be speaking about what happened. Forgiveness. This card's been coming out a couple times. Keep in mind we have to forgive ourselves as well for whatever happened in the past, not just other people. Forgiving other people is nice and everything, but ultimately what happens when we forgive other people? We're releasing that burden, we're letting it go, we're accepting things as is, as they happened, and then we're moving forward, right? So it's ultimately for us anyway. So the forgiveness is for yourself. You want that peace. So whatever information is supposed to be coming out, I do believe these two people, these two individuals are going to say something, or somebody's going to break. If they haven't yet, somebody's going to say something that's been kept in the family for a long time. What's this information that's supposed to come out about what? Go to the tarot. No, go to over here. Okay. Have a little faith in yourself that this situation is going to work itself out. Whatever's been hidden from you, kept in the dark, is coming to light. You yourself are a sun, so you can shed the light on this too, if you want to. I don't know if that means anything to you, but what is your body telling you? Do the research to find out the spiritual meaning behind the physical manifestation. So if you're going through any ailments or you're experiencing any discomfort or something has come up and manifested in the physical reality of things, your body, your vessel, what is that telling you? You can look into the research and find out what each body part and what it is synchronized to, or even each chakra and what it's aligned or unaligned with. Meaning that if you have back problems, or if you have foot problems, or if you have a neck problem or something like that, they all coincide with something specifically. And a lot of the times, if you do the research, you'll look into it, you can find out and trace back. And this goes through each of the different ethnicities and the backgrounds that their generation after generation has taught down and passed down, the connections they've learned, right? So you could find out what the ailment is and what connection it has tied to it spiritually that maybe shed some light on whatever it is that you need to look into or heal from. And then ask others about how they feel about your words or actions instead of assuming. This is very important, Libra. Okay, this one's striking me as like the key, one of the keys. This information too. This, what needs to be said, what needs to come out. The fact that these two have the keys, what are they holding? It's not just them too. You could open some doors as well. Ask others about how they feel about your words and or actions instead of assuming. So communication is key too. Taking accountability is one thing, but then taking the next step and communicating whatever it is that needs to be resolved is also important too. What else we got here? Imagination. You can use your imagination to try to resolve certain issues. What do you aspire to? What else is coming out? These two came down. Okay, so this one came up. It's the Three of Cups. other people getting involved. They may have certain input. This could be other family members, friends, whatever you name it. They could have their own advice and they could have their own opinions on things, or maybe they could be getting involved in trying to, not necessarily sabotage, but they all have their own ways of thinking, right? They all have their own formed ideas and opinions, and they could have an influence on this situation, whatever this is for you, Libra. And then we've got the King of Coins and the Four of Cups. So whatever's supposed to be offered up, especially divinely, whatever is meant to be given, has not been given up, because this king, whoever this is, this King of Coins in the reverse, is withholding something. This almost feels like the same energy slightly as this one. Or maybe this is somebody that takes after this person. But this person's in the upright. They may be using things to gain whatever they want out of life. So they may be using like their looks or their charm or their smarts or something like that, or their wit. They may be using their abilities, gifts, and talents to get whatever they want, but they're collaborating with this Queen of Coins. Okay, but then you've got the King of Coins in the reverse, somebody that's withholding or holding back. All three of these are together. They're withholding something. This could be information. This could be something that was supposed to be given to you. This could be just a fucking sorry. You know, you can't always expect people to apologize for their actions and words or what they've done, or what they've taken and stuff. But like, that could be what it is that they've withheld. Just a couple words. He is wearing blue shoes. So throat chakra. Even the cloud itself is blue. Something that was supposed to be given. Something supposed to be said. Maybe they're a bit defensive for some reason. Again, a little bit more on the situation here for Libra. Spur. An instrument with a sharp point. Spurs are usually worn for horsemen's heels. So they're what gets things going. Could be the idea of spur of the moment as well. So in that moment, there could be something said. Maybe there's something that's going to be coming up. If this Tower moment is coming, I still don't see the Tower card, but I'm feeling the energy. This Page of Coins energy is here. So spur, this could be what gets things going. Like I said, when you dig your heels into the side of a horse, normally they wear spurs, but not all the time. I don't agree with spurs. It's not necessary. It's almost like somebody with a really pointy finger and they're like jabbing you in the ribs, and then you get the reaction to like, right? But in this case, it's the rider versus the horse. All right, so who's taking the lead here? Who's getting what going? Incitment, a stimulus, a sharp outgrowth, okay? A mountain mass as well that shoots from another. So one mountain up out the other. It could feel like you're trying to overcome one thing after the other. If these people are all collaborating together, they're all doing something to withhold whatever this is, and we got the keys here. Maybe they're clutching onto something they know they can use against you. There could be an aspect that you need to heal in order to fully come into union with yourself and become independent. Okay, and then don't forget about the forgiveness card that came out here. It almost got buried. This is important. Words are very important as well. Where was I? Spur. What else? A prick with a spur, to incite, to put spurs on, to travel with great expedition. So you could need to go on your healing journey. 8 of Cups energy. So leaving certain things behind and going on your journey and doing your own things for you and not worrying so much about these other people. My left ear just popped. Chrysalis. So you could be in the form state before you become the beautiful butterfly, all right? So chrysalis, the form of certain insects before they arrive at their winged state. So before you get your wings, all right, Libra, you've done enough mediatorship, if that's even a word. You've done enough balancing in between everybody trying to keep the peace or taking on their burdens, and yet you still remained in your childlike energy. You still kept your full sun. You still kept your cup of love. You still are capable of loving other people. You're not withholding anything. You're still able to do this and be in union with self and independent, self-sufficient. You don't always have to listen to other people around you or be influenced, whether they be siblings, family, friends. You don't have to scavenge for people's affection, attention, and love. You don't have to scrounge for their affirmation or their, acknowledgement. You do not need that from other people. You can do that within yourself. You can give that to yourself, okay? Whatever they're trying to withhold or whatever they used against you, they can't be doing that anymore. If you're not sure, then you can always ask people, well, how did I affect you? When I said this, this, and this, or I treated you a certain way, how did that make you feel? And maybe connect with them on that level. If you want to salvage the relationship with other people, especially if it's family members or friends, you're allowed to ask them, have I been like a certain way? Or did my words hurt you in the past? Or, you know, if that's what you need to do, that's your wealth, that's your luck. Healing that part. Yeah, that's a part of it too. Simplicity, okay? State or quality of being simple, singleness, alertness, sincerity, plainness, or foolishness. This is a fool-like energy. You could have at one point been in a more naive state. So you could have really not known that your actions and words had an effect on other people. And at this point, now you're seeing. Now you're open to this. This could also be this Nine of Coins energy. If this is another person in your energy that's enlightened you to certain things. Or maybe this is the lover of yours. This is the person that shone some light on the situation, on maybe your more moon secrets and stuff like that. And that, yes, you are responsible for certain things. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It doesn't mean like you're responsible for everybody's fucking burdens. It just means like at that moment in time when you said or did certain things, you had an effect on people. Acknowledging that and moving forward, having forgiveness, loving yourself on both parts. Do your due diligence. Okay, past life oracle card. Orphan. So this is the energy of abandonment. This is something that a lot of our ancestors went through, whether or not you have parents. Whether or not you actually are an orphan and in the system. You could have in a past life been in this situation, and then this time you've got given a family. You're not necessarily an orphan, but it felt like that. It felt like you were always left out, or it felt like you weren't a part of something, or it felt like you were just kind of shoved to the side, or it felt like people withheld certain information from you, which should be coming out shortly. This could have been a tactic that they used in order to keep your keys or get whatever they wanted for themselves, okay? This orphan energy is a lesson to love upon ourselves. They may have felt a certain way, and maybe they did this on purpose. Can we get a little bit more for orphan energy explanation for Libra? We got the death card here. There could have been a death, or this is a death of a way of thinking. This is a program that needs to die or end, death and rebirth as well. Out with the old, in with the new. And then overcross orphan came out the Queen of Cups and the Four of Swords. Somebody with love, such as yourself, somebody that matches your energy, allows you to rest, allows you to recover, allows you to heal from trauma or wounds. Somebody understands this pain. This person here understands this pain. And it came out over orphan energy. So maybe this is somebody, I wouldn't say trauma bonding, because that would mean you're not learning anything. I think you're learning, okay? This is somebody that's experienced this energy too, and that came over the Three of Coins. So vibrationally, you've quite possibly manifested somebody into your life that is also abundant, that is also a go-getter, that's also an entrepreneur, that's also shared or shares that idealism of sharing the cup of love. But somebody that also understands what you've gone through, that understands that you need to rest, that understands that you need to heal from all the trauma that you've experienced, some of which could even have been because of religious views or aspects. And those would be lessons not learned as well. Clouds are clearing. Can we get some love time oracle cards? Ooh, that almost went in the cup itself. Heartbroken. Somebody that understands your heartbreak. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, or mourning. So this is a mutual thing. Then we got the butterfly next to her. It's already out of the chrysalis. After this, it's like the butterfly effect, only in a good way. After this, after all the pain that you've suffered, everything you've endured, everything you've gone through, there's going to be information that's coming to you. You can will it into existence too. I don't see the magician card, but you can will it into existence. Be like, I want clarity. I want closure. I know exactly what I need to hear. I would like people to speak the truth. I wish to speak truth myself, and therefore, because I wish that of myself, I wish that of other people, to speak the truth. Now, you can't go against their free will. They're going to do what they want to do, but you can manifest the fuck out of it if you want. You can ask and call in whatever closure, whatever clarity that you need. You can ask for resolution. You can ask for help from your higher ancestors, guides, spirit guides, or guardian angels, whatever you want to call in, archangels. You can ask for help. Your inner child already knows. Your inner child knows how to do this. You can ask. You don't even have to get on your hands and knees and pray. You don't have to do that. You have to talk from within. You have to connect from within. Twin flames. This lover's energy here. If this is not union within self, it could be both actually. Union within self and somebody else. This is twin flames. Yin and yang. Zen. Balance. Union. Duality. Coupling. Complement each other. Complement both sides of yourself as well. Okay? The unknown. There's going to be things that in due time, clock, okay, are going to come out. Need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal and progress. So you're moving forward. If you're in this chrysalis state, you're going to come out into the butterfly state. You're going to be free. You're going to be connected. You're going to have senses coming out that you've never experienced. You're going to be very sensitive. Everything might feel new. Everything might feel extravagant. Even the brightest light may be very harsh at first, but absolutely glorious afterwards, okay? The time is now. Happiness, realize, joy, ecstasy. Coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Confide in the right people. Trust other people that are on the same wavelength as you. Okay? You want to be around other people that are going to lift you up, that understand your situation, like this Queen of Cups here. You want to be around other people that are going to give what you are giving. You want to be around other people that are going to uplift you as much as you want to uplift them. Don't stay in that falsehood. Whatever this negative energy is over here, don't stay in the old ideas. We've got the Queen of Coins and then the King of Coins. That could be a pair in itself. Okay? This could be the couple. Now, if this is per se a grandfather, grandmother, or mother and father, or aunt and uncle, or whoever this couple is, one's in the reverse, one's in the upright. They themselves are in their own cycles that they have to learn. You don't have to take on the burdens that they haven't learned, okay? You can ask them how they feel about certain things. You may not like the answer, but it's going to give you some clarity. You have to be honest with yourself, and you have to be ready to hear what it is that you dished out previously. You have to be ready to hear what it is or how they see certain things. You don't have to be defensive. You can say, I understand, that's how I made you feel, or this is how I made you feel. Confirmation. You can say, I understand, this is how I made you feel, or that's how I made you feel in the past. Okay, I take full acknowledgement and accountability for the things I said and did in the past. I'm moving forward because I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I've moved past that. And I'm going to try to be the best version of myself I can. You can allow me to do that, okay? But if you do not want me to do that, then you've also abandoned yourself. And I'm not going to fall prey to that. I'm not going to take on that baggage because I don't want to be stuck in that cycle anymore. I'm moving up out of that cycle. And I'm trying to communicate with you. If you do not wish to go on this journey with me and do your own healing, then I cannot stay on the same vibrational frequency as you anymore. I don't want to be stuck in that anymore. Because I'm over here. I'm happy. My inner child is happy. My teenage version of myself is happy. I am happy now in this current state. I had a death and a rebirth. I came up out of it. I've recovered, or I'm recovering. I want to continue to move forward. Okay?
With Cascade Platinum Plus, I have upped my dish game.
Oh, see, in that dishwasher.
Watch me.
Dish out.
Platinum Plus gives you a higher standard of clean, even in your machine.
Distractions. It's almost like when you get serious, something comes along and it's like, oh, hey, look it over here. Money back. All right.
I'm going around saying, this isn't just another food channel. It's entertaining.
Anyways, okay. So I think that's cute. That's more than enough. I don't want to overdo it because sometimes you need to figure these things out for yourself and I can't just always come in and do that. Okay, so I'm going to give you these runes and you're going to look them up on your own. We got Othelon. That's this one here. All right. Because I'd like you to do the research. And we got Taiwas. That's this one here. Looks like an arrow pointing up. Warrior style. Then we got Isis. That's this one here. Usually a bit of a standstill or going within. Could be hermit mode. Please, they have multiple meanings. Look these up for yourself. I encourage you. And then we have Sawilo. Okay? Hopefully this helps. Whatever you're going through right now, you're doing really good. Keep on track, okay?